Assalamu alaikum friends. As Educationists of Pakistan EOP presented the first ever international conference on education. So let's watch it.
All right, so our next international guest speaker with us is Ma'am Nada Ratkovic, and she is from Croatia. She has her great topic is innovation in the field of education. Let me give her a little intro. She is a mechanical engineer, economist, author, associate professor, ISO certified auditor, country director for Croatian Society for Research and Operations. So over to Ma'am Nada.
Thank you. Just a moment, please. Thank you. Good evening. Greetings for everybody here. First, I want to thank my dear friend Shumaila for this invitation, and I'm really honored, and it's my pleasure to be here first time on this big international education conference. Like you said, the topic, but Shumaila and me, we make a little change. So my topic today is the powerful and joy of playing learning. Okay, here on this picture, I just want to show you I'm coming from Croatia, and I work in high school, and I work on Faculty of Economics, Business and Tourism in Split. First, I will start with positive emotions, with the power of well-being. So here are 3 deep breaths are enough to achieve peace. So everybody of us can imagine one word and sum it in his or her life and think about it. We really today in this hard time must focus on things that we really need. And first, I think is a balance of mind, our body. I always say when somebody asks me, Nada, where did you get the energy? Yes, I said that I get energy working more. That is not true. We really have to think on our body, on our mental health. But I know that all we here are not doing that. So the situation with the pandemic, we know all that make big changes in education, and also it will need a time to make a back up. Before COVID, I want to say something that technology goes high. We had higher technology, and really the plan is to reach 350 billions by 2025. What is, for my view, good from this pandemic? It is good that people over the night goes to learning many new digital tools. They must make conferences, make video lessons. They must do that. Many of them have a lot of problems. But in my country, in my national agency, we teachers are immediately working on that and helping our colleagues who don't have enough knowledge in that field. We always are mentioning the meaning of new normal. What I want to say here, yes, technology is high. Every day new technology, every day we must be in step with technology, but there is no one technology can replace the world of us, of teacher, of professor, and communication with our students face to face. Yes, we all here are doing that. Every education, every lecture, every training, everything is going virtual. But when you go in your classroom and when you feel your student and when you know, when he looks you in your eyes, that I call teaching, and that is for me education. I adore informatics. Informatics is one of my most famous fields. I'm a STEM teacher. I really do that. But I want to say there is nothing that can replace the student, his feeling, his smile for us teachers. Today, we know that we teachers must change our teaching methods every day, every hour. We use many innovative methods like collaboration learning, flipping classroom, researching. But if we don't make fun in our classes, I think that our lessons are not interest for students. But we must know the borders. We must know the borders because teaching is not a gamification. Why we choose game-based learning? In terms we call gamification, learning by playing. There are many terms for this method, pedagogical of teaching. Students gauge here what we do here for them. They reach critical thinking. They go most creative, innovative with these games. What is game-based learning? All of us, I'm sure, that likes to play chess. Yes, all of these games are going from 1820, from our first game, chess. What is the main and core concept of game-based learning? We must put him in the curriculum. Also, our principals, our directors, decans, they must make it in the development plan of our institution. We all have our goals. We must achieve the goals during actions, and we must know to learn our students to be actively, not only theory. We must do it in practice. There is no theory without practice. But the big problem and challenge is that our system of education is really have really slow changes. What it means? First, we must do what? We have two sides. Reverse side is that we must lead that system rapidly with the development of our technology and with the changing of technology. The only way, I think, is that even the most advanced schools and districts implementing digital tools still have a long ways to achieve a real transformation. Yes, we are always learning every day. And what is this for us today? I think this is every education is important for us teachers, because if we don't learn, how can we share our knowledge, and how can we teach our kids? If we don't have skills, competences, knowledge, we can't do that. So now for somebody is the end of the year, but we must now start planning our new curriculum, because if we don't put an example game-based learning in it, we can't do it with our students. So there are big challenges. Why it takes long? Because it needs a time. We make textbooks, we make videos, we make lessons, but we know I am an author of many university and high school books. When I start writing that book, I need time. When I make digital education materials, it also needs time. When I finish that, it goes 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. But technology rapidly develops. And when it is finished, you see, I could use another digital tool. Maybe this tool is not good for this. So we must always update it, new information, new approaches. And yesterday here at this conference, I learned many new things. That makes me very happy. I get many ideas. A colleague yesterday has also a topic game-based learning, and it is very interesting that two persons have different views of this topic. Yes, because that is why we are all here and why we are learning. How a learning game made? We know that it's a big process. When first we must design it, and then, as I said, put it in curriculum. And maybe sometimes we are not good in some parts. Then we must find experts, we must learn from experts, and then we can achieve our learning goal. A game, even it is single, even it is hard, we need a big team to do together. How this can change our learning? Students, I said at the beginning, needs fun in the classroom. What I also like, I like visualization. Visualization is for me one kind of game-based play. I don't like video games, many video games, but I see it I have another view like visualization, and game-based learning is a part of it, because when you have a picture, poster, and when you look at it for the first time, you can know what you must to do. I'm now preparing a book about visualization and also digital tools which I think that are good for visualization. Here is a little short review on gamification. Reward, achievement, motivation. Yes, gamification is the best for students' motivation. Also, as I said, a big challenge, and it is good, and on that way we can change the children's and their education. Here we can use these platforms, and all of us use it, and before and now during the pandemic. What we do, we make lessons, what we use to make lessons. Here I will show some. Recording by screencast-o-matic, excellent for videos. Also Loom as a digital tool for our educators. It is free, we can make it, and I think it is user-friendly for us. This I mentioned. To make surveys, we can use many digital tools, Mentimeter, Answer Garden, Poll. When we want to make a game by math, we can use GeoGebra. And here we see this task we can transform very quickly in a game. What can we use for that? This is for charts, because before we start making a game or anything else, we must collect data, and we must see and bring a solutions are that data good for us. Here we can use this for creating many other things. This Canva, Geniali, Adobe Spark. Here also in Croatia we have big platforms for helping teacher and for making our digital lessons and other lessons to help other teachers. WordWall is a very simple digital tool. Here I'm sorry that it writes on Croatia because I put it now, and here WordWall you have many options, quizzes, games, and others. I don't know, maybe somebody uses WordWall, and also it isn't a digital tool. You can make 5 free, but the license isn't very expensive. Here you can see here quizzes, randoms, crosswords. So this is very good digital tool and very simple, and for assessments and other things like checking how the students learn some lessons. You can do it for 3 to 4 minutes. Google Forms. Here we use many Google Forms for making escape rooms. Students like to make escape rooms. So there, Shumaila, one time we can really make a workshop and show doing escape room. Also for polls, tests, self-evaluation. Quizzes is excellent also for games, for checking the knowledge. Learning apps. Here you can put all your materials. This is like someone says yesterday, Vedrana make Wakelet. You can use also Wakelet, and the learning apps is very similar, but for me more interesting for students adore learning apps. So here are 6 main factors for gamification. Learning. The process must be on. We must have our goals, achieve our goals. To play, we must make a platform. Everybody in core team must have the roles. And what is very motivated for our students? For our students, as like for us teachers, are badges and rewards. We can create badges and give them badges like rewards, and they really like collecting that badges. I will show one short example what I do with my students before 2 months. Here we use game-based learning, a digital entrepreneurial incubator. What we make? We make a big, innovative, smart village, and also everything we do, it is according to SDG goals. And this is from idea to realization, and our idea was to achieve the company and be sustainable. Here is that idea.
Thank you, Nada.
Okay, I'm finished. So let's empower students to take action, learn about action, learn through action, and learning from action. Thank you very much. Thank you, dear Shumaila.
Thank you so much.
All educational.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.